Greetings and welcome to Center of Being. So, I have some things that I want to share today, some things that have been going on in the dojo. I have been working on my fermentation project, which I will share a little bit about later. And of course, the ever evolving dynamic of being a mother, a sister friend, a grandmother, my own human person with responsibilities to my own human self. It is such a convoluted and overlapping space of journeying, and I kind of want to share today some of the thoughts that have been coming out of the recent spaces of cohabitating with my adult children. Just some things that were, on my mind in terms of some of the political dynamic and the landscape that exists right now. I am definitely in my robe. This is my more like a comfort thing for me. I have not been feeling well. You can probably see it on my face, and I always try to so I'm just showing you, like right here where you're seeing this kind of like dry patchiness show up on my face. That's when my lupus is flaring. And so I've not been feeling well. I've been having an ache in my joints. I can't explain the pain. From what I hear, most people with lupus say that, but this is certainly not a lupus rant, but lupus is a part of my life, and it affects every area of my life, especially when it comes down to stress and having to manage stress. And stress is an ever reoccurring reality of life. Stress is a thing that can push us into greatness, and it certainly is a thing that can break us into demise. And so managing my stress level is a huge part of lupus management. And today I am feeling significant stress. I've been feeling significant stress for a while, but today I feel like it's at its boiling point. And so I am going to be sharing a series of conversations and dialogues, me primarily talking to myself, because at the end of the day, that's what this is. It's the center of my being, the journey to the center of my being, of which I am sharing the dynamic experience with any and all who are willing to listen, because I think that there are some gems and some jewels in how it is that I have chosen to respond to my stress. And perhaps in me sharing my story, people will be able to bubble up, be able to recognize their own self-awareness, some of their strengths that prevent each of you from being in surmountable spaces of stress like I find myself today. And then the other thing is that I'm hoping that people will be able to identify this is real life. This is not me trying to put forth a facade for social media. This is honestly the living of my life. And I believe that the transparency of living my life, and more importantly than the transparency of me living my life, but the fact that I am trying to share the story in a way where I'm not making it better than what it is. I certainly have on a few occasions gotten dressed up to engage in some of these videos. But for the most part, running around for a day, trying to get things done in the dojo and in my life, I don't, that's like 45 extra minutes of hair and makeup time that I have to put on top of all the things that I need to get done in the home space, in the dojo space, in the space of me being a business owner, the space of me being a grandparent raising a grandchild, the space of me being a mother still raising adult children. And yes, you still are raising your adult children. Your adult children are forever connected to the fact that you are an elder being, and they're going to seek you out for guidance. They're going to seek you out for wisdom. They're going to seek you out for support, and they're going to seek you out for accountability, reflection, and to be the linchpin, to be the balancing point in life, right? And so that part just doesn't stop. And it comes with its own levels of stresses, like all those multiplicity of roles, mother, grandmother, right? Additionally, raising children though, housemate, roommate, friend, sister friend, and I have found that I have had to let friendships go because with the greatness of everything, the type of friends that I picked in my life, they require a lot of nurturing, a lot of it. Sometimes I just don't have it to give, to be perfectly honest, because like I said, I've just gotten to mother, grandmother, roommate. I'm exhausted. But then we go on to business owner, facility manager, gardener, groundskeeper, just so many various aspects of my life. And you know, I'm thankful to have my life. But I'm not going to push away from the realness of this conversation and just cloak it in gratitude. There's a lot of gratitude. I'm happy to be here because I didn't think I was going to be last year this time. So I'm happy to be here, right? And I'm still challenged by the space of being live and present in my own life. So that's some of what we're going to talk about today. I don't want it to be convoluted, so I'm going to show you some real things in the living space that is my dojo life, right? And some of the things that I'm dealing with as a dynamic, and some of the things that promote, propel, and inspire some of the dialogues that I have here on this channel. And so, again, my name is Mama Sha. I own and operate the organization known as Center of Being Bodywork and Wellness Dojo. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into a variety of conversations and topics. I'm going to post as the heart feels, and try and share with a level of authenticity, transparency, and self-aware care and love as I move toward the catharsis of my own healing in this, because that's what the journey to the center of the being is about, is really going in deep, pulling out those deeper spaces, emotions, memories, compartments, putting them out on the lawn to get some sun and to be seen, and then going ahead on and having the rummage sale. I'm going to have to rummage through some of the places of my life, some of the things that I have, some of the conditions that I've created in my life, and there's going to have to be a selling off of some of this shit, because I can't continue to hold it. I can't continue to be its caretaker. I don't have the physical, mental, or emotional strength to keep doing certain shit. So we'll see how the day runs. Thank you for joining me. Remember, you know how it works in these YouTube streets. You know how it works on these Instagram streets, all of these internet streets. Go ahead and press like, please share. But more importantly, I encourage you, if you are listening to this on my Instagram page, go ahead on and check out my YouTube page. If you're listening to this on my YouTube page, go ahead on and check out my Instagram page, Center of Being Dojo, my YouTube page, Center Your Being TV. And between the two pages today, I'm going to try and capture quite a bit of content and then get a little bit more regular with how I do this. But I have been honestly exhausted. So this is life. This is living with lupus. This is dojo life, and this is the life of Mama Sha. And what I hope today to definitely drop are some jewels for my gems, right? My jewels for them. My gems being my children, my grandchildren, the legacy of my life. My jewels being the wisdom that has come out of this dynamic experience. So I'm going to try and touch every category. I'm going to try and organize the videos so that they hit right. But I thank you for being here and look forward to the day we're going to share. I'm going to go get showered, get ready for the day, and then I shall come back and we will have these rantings and ravings and dialogues and, you know, this space of learning. Peace. You know, I've always hated it when people do the peace, like when brothers do the, like this is the whole, like when they're in the rap videos. I just thought that shit was stupid. But I do believe in peace, and so the sign of peace is 2 fingers up, so peace.